Shaira Berlanga de la Cruz Guzman.
Born May 3, 1995.
Better known in the world of entertainment as Shaira Diaz.
A name that now resonates with millions of Filipinos and fans abroad. Her journey is one that inspires, fascinates, and reflects both hard work and destiny. She is more than just a star on television. She is a daughter, a sister, a wife, and a dreamer who turned ambitions into achievements. Growing up in Las Piñas, Philippines, her childhood was filled with the sounds of music, laughter, and creativity. She shared her early years with her siblings, a brother named Angelo and a sister named Charmaine. Together, they bonded over music and the arts. Her brother leaned toward instruments, while her sister enjoyed singing and dance. From school programs to local community competitions, Shaira was always at the center of performance. She danced, she sang, she acted, and every time she stepped on stage, she felt alive. The applause from small crowds planted a seed of confidence in her heart. Her teachers noticed her enthusiasm. Her parents saw her determination. And her classmates admired her courage to stand out and express herself. This constant encouragement pushed her to pursue the stage, no matter how small or big. As she grew older, she became more involved in theater. The stage lights, the scripts, the costumes, these became her second home. Her decision to pursue a career in acting wasn't a coincidence. It was a natural extension of who she was becoming. But Shaira wasn't just an artist in spirit. She was also a student with big academic goals. She pursued a degree in marketing management at the University of Perpetual Help System Delta in Las Piñas. Balancing studies and her love for performing wasn't always easy. There were late nights, early mornings, and countless hours spent juggling responsibilities. But Shaira's determination always carried her forward. Before graduation, the university recognized her as an outstanding business administration student. It was proof that she wasn't just talented in entertainment, but also capable of excelling academically. With a diploma in her hand and a dream in her heart, she stepped into the bigger world of Philippine entertainment. Her professional career began when she joined the talent show Artista Academy on TV5. This was her first big stage. The lights were brighter. The competition was tougher. The stakes were higher. And yet, Shaira managed to shine. She didn't win the top spot, but she finished as one of the finalists, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and industry insiders. That opportunity opened doors. Her acting debut came soon after in 2013 through a supporting role in the fantasy series Kidlat. This was her first taste of national exposure. From there, she appeared in shows like Confessions of a Torp, Madam Chairman, and various episodes of Wattpad Presents. Each role added another layer of experience, another stepping stone toward bigger opportunities. In 2015, her career reached a turning point. She starred in The Baker King, the Philippine adaptation of the Korean hit Bread, Love, and Dreams. This project gave her more recognition, showing audiences her ability to play deeper roles. Her fan base began to grow. Her name was starting to become a familiar one. In 2018, she made another big move. She signed an exclusive contract with GMA Network, one of the largest and most influential networks in the Philippines. With this contract came a new chapter in her career. She also signed under GMA Artist Center, officially becoming a part of Sparkle, GMA's talent management arm. Her first project with GMA was a guest appearance in the afternoon drama series Contessa. But soon after, she landed more significant roles. She joined the cast of Pamilya Rosas, a family drama that captured audiences with its heartfelt storytelling. In 2019, she took on a starring role in the romantic film Because I Love You, opposite actor David Licauco. The film gave her another spotlight moment, strengthening her image as a leading lady. Her chemistry with Licauco earned praise, and audiences saw her range not just as an actress but as a performer who could carry a film. By 2021, her career momentum only grew stronger. She renewed her contract with GMA Artist Center, signaling that her journey with the network was far from over. She starred in the second season of the drama anthology I Can See You in a story titled On My Way to You, where she was paired with Ruru Madrid. Her collaboration with Ruru was well received, and their on-screen partnership caught the attention of fans. The following year, she reunited with Ruru Madrid in the action series Lalong. This time, she played his love interest, and the chemistry between them once again drew viewers in. Her presence in primetime television made her a household name, and her versatility allowed her to cross from drama to romance to action seamlessly. In 2023, Shaira's career expanded beyond acting. She joined the popular morning show Anang Hirit as one of its hosts. This was a different challenge. Hosting required charisma, wit, and relatability. But Shaira embraced the role wholeheartedly. Her natural charm made her a favorite in the morning lineup. That same year, she reunited once more with David Licacco in the romantic film Without You. The pairing was a fan favorite, proving that audiences loved to see them together on screen. Later in 2023, she starred in another romance drama series titled Lovers and Liars. By this time, she was no longer just another actress. She was a leading woman, a consistent face on both film and television, and a rising icon of her generation. Shaira's professional journey was soaring, but her personal life was equally filled with meaning and love. Behind the cameras, she shared her heart with someone who truly understood the world she lived in, actor Edgar Allan Guzman. Their love story began in 2013. It started quietly, away from the spotlight, when both were just beginning to navigate the challenges of show business. Their connection was instant. Both were dreamers. Both were fighters. Both had their share of struggles before finding a stable path in the entertainment world. As their careers grew, so did their relationship. But unlike many celebrity couples, Shaira and Edgar chose to keep their bond grounded and private. They valued time away from the noise of fame. They built their love on trust, faith, and patience. In December 2021, after nearly a decade of being together, Edgar proposed. It was not an extravagant, headline-grabbing proposal. Instead, it was deeply personal, filled with sincerity. Shaira said yes. Their fans celebrated, seeing the couple's engagement as a symbol of loyalty and true commitment in an industry often filled with fleeting romances. Then, on August 14, 2025, Shaira and Edgar tied the knot in Silang, Cavite. The ceremony was intimate, beautiful, and deeply emotional. Held at St. Benedict Parish, the wedding captured the essence of their relationship, simple, elegant, and full of love. Shaira walked down the aisle wearing a custom bridal gown designed by South Korean fashion artist Choi Jun. The gown, valued between $5,000 and $15,000, shimmered under the church lights. Every bead, every lace detail, reflected her grace. The gown was not just a dress. It was a statement. A reminder of how far she had come. From a young girl performing in school competitions, she had now become a woman stepping into a new chapter of her life. Family, friends, and colleagues from the entertainment industry witnessed the union. It was a wedding that celebrated not just love, but also patience, resilience, and faith. Shaira and Edgar had revealed earlier that they practiced celibacy throughout their relationship, choosing to honor their faith and values until their marriage. This decision, though rare in showbiz, was admired by many. It showed that beyond fame and glamour, they were guided by principles they deeply believed in. Their vows were exchanged, their hands joined, and their future sealed. For Shaira, this was more than just a wedding. It was the fulfillment of a decade-long love story. The beginning of a marriage built on loyalty and respect. Her life, both personal and professional, was blossoming. But success didn't come without challenges. In October 2024, a year before her wedding, Shaira underwent a laparoscopic appendectomy to remove an inflamed appendix. The experience reminded her, and her fans, of her humanity. Despite her glamorous lifestyle, she too faced health struggles. She recovered quickly, however, returning to her projects with the same energy and enthusiasm as before. Her fans admired her resilience. Her willingness to share her struggles made her relatable and human. And through all of this, her career continued to grow. Her milestones were not limited to acting or hosting. In 2024, she proudly celebrated her college graduation. Though she had completed her academic requirements earlier, the official celebration was delayed, giving her a chance to wear her cap and gown and walk across the stage. It was a powerful moment. Her fans saw her not just as an actress, but as a scholar who valued education. She became an example to the youth, showing that one could pursue both academics and entertainment without sacrificing one for the other. Beyond her career and education, Shaira also began building her financial stability. She celebrated buying a brand new car, sharing it with her followers on social media with the caption "Hard work pays off." The moment was simple, yet symbolic. It showed her fans that dreams, no matter how big or small, can be achieved with perseverance. The picture of her standing proudly next to her car was more than just a flex. It was a motivational message. Proof that discipline, patience, and dedication eventually lead to rewards. In terms of wealth, different reports gave different numbers. Some sources suggested her net worth ranged between $1 million and $5 million. Others claimed it was closer to $5.95 million as of 2025. Still, some conservative outlets placed her wealth between $100,000 and $1 million. Regardless of the numbers, one thing was clear: Shaira had achieved financial comfort. Her bridal gown, her car, her lifestyle, all reflected stability and growth. Though details of her real estate remain private, it is believed she owns her own home. Her choice to keep such details discreet reflects her personality. She shares what inspires her fans but guards what must remain personal. The balance between openness and privacy has always been a part of her charm. By 2025, Shaira Diaz had built a brand around her name. She was no longer just a performer. She was a symbol of perseverance. A woman who valued both her career and her personal life. A figure admired not only for her talent but also for her values and lifestyle. Her journey from a small-town girl in Las Piñas to a household name in the Philippines is nothing short of remarkable. But what makes her story even more inspiring is not just the fame she has achieved. It is the way she achieved it, with humility, patience, and determination. For her fans, Shaira's life is not just a story of success. It is a story of balance. Of staying true to who you are while chasing your dreams. Of making time for family, love, and personal growth even when surrounded by fame. As she continues her journey, her story only grows richer. With every role, every project, every milestone, she adds another chapter to her legacy. And one thing is certain: Shaira Diaz is here to stay. Not just as an actress. Not just as a host. But as an icon of her generation. By the mid-2020s, Shaira Diaz was no longer just one of the many actresses in Philippine entertainment. She had become a face audiences trusted. Her versatility allowed her to take on roles across genres: romance, drama, fantasy, and even action. One of the first projects that truly made her stand out was The Baker King, the Philippine adaptation of the Korean hit drama Bread, Love, and Dreams. It wasn't an easy task. Korean dramas had set a high standard, and adaptations often faced heavy scrutiny. But Shaira embraced the challenge. Her performance in the series not only showcased her acting ability but also her emotional depth. She was no longer just a supporting character, she was proving she could take on complex roles. By 2018, when she officially joined GMA Network and signed with the GMA Artists Center, her career truly started accelerating. Her first project with the network, a guest role in Contessa, might have seemed small at the time. But it was a strategic step. It introduced her to GMA's loyal viewers and set the stage for bigger opportunities. Not long after, she was cast in Pamilya Rosas, a drama that further showcased her range. Her ability to connect with audiences became her strongest asset. People didn't just watch her, they related to her. Whether she played the girl next door, a strong-willed woman, or a conflicted lover, she brought authenticity to her characters. In 2019, she starred in the romantic movie Because I Love You alongside David Licacco. The film was a hit among fans of romantic dramas, and it introduced Shaira to a broader audience outside of television. Her on-screen chemistry with David was praised, and the project cemented her as a bankable leading lady. Then came 2021. It was a pivotal year. She renewed her contract with GMA Artists Center, signaling her commitment to the network that had given her so many opportunities. Her role in I Can See You, On My Way to You paired her with Ruru Madrid. The two displayed undeniable chemistry, leading to another collaboration in the action series Lalong. In Lalong, Shaira stepped into an even more challenging space. The show combined action, fantasy, and drama, requiring not just emotional delivery but also physical performance. Her portrayal of Isabel, Ruru Madrid's love interest, struck a balance between strength and vulnerability. It became clear, Shaira was not confined to one type of role. She was adaptable, ready to take on any genre. By 2023, her portfolio expanded further when she joined Unang Hirit, one of the Philippines' most popular morning shows, as a host. This was a turning point. Acting had already proven her talent, but hosting revealed a different side of Shaira. The side that was warm, approachable, and spontaneous. Viewers connected with her charisma. Her natural ability to engage with people made mornings brighter for thousands of Filipinos watching before heading to work or school. In the same year, she reunited once again with David Licauco in the romantic film Without You. Their repeated collaborations spoke volumes about her ability to form strong on-screen partnerships. And in Lovers and Liars, a drama series released later that year, Shaira delivered yet another memorable performance. Each project, each role, added to her credibility. Her resume was no longer just about quantity, it was about quality. And with every year, she was establishing herself as one of the leading women of her generation in Philippine entertainment. But her career was only part of her growing public image. Her lifestyle also began to capture attention. Unlike some celebrities who flaunted luxury endlessly, Shaira had a way of presenting her success with humility. When she shared her new car purchase in 2024, it wasn't about showing off. It was about inspiring. Her caption, "Hard work pays off," resonated deeply with fans. People saw themselves in her journey. They too had dreams, and Shaira's story reminded them that with persistence, those dreams could become reality. The luxury in her life wasn't always loud. It was subtle. The elegant bridal gown she wore, the well-maintained lifestyle she shared online, the way she carried herself in interviews, these details painted a picture of quiet success. It wasn't about extravagance for the sake of attention. It was about celebrating milestones with grace. Even her estimated net worth, somewhere between $1 million and $6 million by 2025, wasn't something she openly discussed. But it was clear from her career growth, endorsements, and projects that she was financially stable and thriving. She had earned her place in the luxury space, not through shortcuts, but through years of dedication. Yet, what made her stand out was how she balanced luxury with relatability. Yes, she wore gowns from international designers. Yes, she could afford high-end items. Yes, she had financial comfort. But she also never forgot her roots. She often spoke about her humble beginnings in Las Piñas, about how her family shaped her values, and about the importance of staying grounded. For her fans, this balance was refreshing. She wasn't untouchable. She was aspirational, but still human. Someone who represented both dreams and reality. Someone who showed that success doesn't mean losing humility. And as she entered 2025, with new projects, a happy marriage, and a solid reputation, Shaira Diaz wasn't just living a glamorous life, she was setting a standard. For future actresses.
For dreamer.
For anyone who believed in patience, hard work, and authenticity. Her story was proof that the journey to luxury doesn't have to mean losing yourself. It can mean embracing both your roots and your wings. What does it truly mean to live a life of success, elegance, and luxury? For some, it is about wealth alone. For others, it is about recognition and fame. But for Shaira Diaz, it is about blending both, while still staying grounded in her values. Her journey from a young girl with big dreams to a celebrated actress, host, and style icon is nothing short of inspiring. And today, we take a closer look into not just her story, but the luxurious lifestyle she has built through years of hard work and dedication. From luxury cars to fashionable gowns. From elegant homes to dreamy vacations. From her wedding to her most glamorous red carpet appearances. Every detail of her life speaks of success, beauty, and sophistication. By this stage in her career, Shaira Diaz was no longer just an actress or host. She was a brand. Everything she touched, whether a TV project, a film, a commercial endorsement, or even a single Instagram post, carried weight. Audiences weren't just watching her, they were influenced by her. For brands, this made her one of the most sought-after personalities in the Philippine entertainment industry. Over the years, Shaira became a trusted face for beauty and lifestyle products. Her natural charm made her relatable, while her elegance made her aspirational. This balance positioned her perfectly for endorsements ranging from skincare lines, fashion labels, and health supplements to automobiles and tech brands. Unlike some celebrities who promoted products with a scripted feel, Shaira had an authenticity that resonated. When she spoke about a product, fans believed her. And in the age of digital marketing, where authenticity was more valuable than ever, this became her greatest strength. Her social media platforms weren't just spaces for random updates. They became extensions of her career. Each post, each story, and each engagement with fans added to her image. But what made her stand out was the way she used her influence. She didn't bombard followers with non-stop ads. Instead, she mixed professional updates with glimpses into her personal life, sharing moments of gratitude, milestones, behind-the-scenes snippets, and motivational captions. When she posted about her new car in 2024 with the caption "Hard work pays off," it wasn't just about the vehicle. It was about the message. Thousands of fans left comments saying they felt motivated, inspired, or even emotional. This ability to connect emotionally with people was rare, and it gave her long-term influence beyond acting. Shaira's fanbase grew steadily, not just in the Philippines but among Filipinos abroad. Her approachable personality and the way she shared parts of her journey made fans feel like they were growing alongside her. They celebrated her achievements like they were their own. Her marriage to Edgar Allan Guzman in 2025 became a massive celebration online. Fans showered her with messages, not just congratulating her but expressing how her relationship story rooted in patience, faith, and commitment gave them hope for their own lives. She wasn't just a celebrity they admired, she became a symbol of perseverance and grounded success. By 2025, Shaira wasn't just seen as an actress but as a lifestyle figure. Her choices in fashion, cars, and even travel destinations sparked conversations. She had a way of blending luxury with simplicity. At red carpet events, she would wear designer gowns and jewelry that reflected elegance. But on her casual days, she could be spotted in comfortable clothing, enjoying time with family, traveling, or just embracing life's little moments. This balance made her relatable. Luxury was a part of her life, but it didn't define her. Her values of faith, family, and humility remained at the core of her identity. Unlike some celebrities who shared every detail of their lives online, Shaira knew where to draw the line. Fans appreciated this. She gave enough glimpses to make people feel included, but she also protected her personal space. This decision allowed her to live freely, without being consumed by constant scrutiny. And in doing so, she set an example for other young artists navigating fame. By this point, people in the industry started to notice something. Shaira was setting a standard. Not by being the loudest,
Not by flaunting the most extravagant luxury,
but by proving that authenticity, talent, and humility lead to longevity. Her career, her endorsements, her image, they all aligned with this formula. And this became the Shaira standard for rising celebrities. Fans, brands, and even other artists saw her as a blueprint for how to navigate fame with grace.